Hello chums, and welcome to yet another Sheepish look at. And today we're going to be taking a look at Kirby Star Allies on the Nintendo Switch, which is a game I picked up basically not knowing what I was going to get into properly because before this point in time I've never owned or properly played a Kirby game. I mean, I have played Kirby games, but I haven't properly played more than 10 minutes of a single Kirby game. So I didn't really know what I was sort of getting into in this one. And to put things simply, it's a side-scrolling platformer where you play as the pink puffball of death Kirby, and you go from level to level to level in order to save the universe through the use of the power of friendship. And honestly, it's just a heap of fun. I've been playing this non-stop since it released. I've just finished the main story mode of the game. And I've tried one of the bonus side games that are in here as well, which involves me hitting meteorites with a baseball bat. That was pretty fun. A little side distraction. But basically, going through the game, as you go through each level, you can suck up enemies and steal their powers for your own. And then you can also possess enemies and have them become your teammates by the push of a button. And you can even then, once you have teammates and you have your own special powers, you can combine certain abilities together with certain elements to do more devastating attacks, to solve environmental puzzles and stuff like that. And it's just been really good fun. That's the best way to really put it. I will say the game has been extremely easy. Like, I had zero trouble throughout the entirety of the game. Outside of maybe one section where it wasn't even due to the difficulty of the game, I was just being a bloody idiot at the time. So for the most part, the game is a very simple, easy to get into, easy to pick up and play game that's suitable for pretty much every age. I can see this being good fun with both kids and adults. You just need to be aware that it's a very simple and easy game when you get into it. And the game itself is actually fairly short. Again, I've been playing this since basically the day after launch, and I just completed it now today. And looking at my footage by here, just give me a second, I have basically clocked in at about 6 hours game time. So yeah, it's quite a short game. Of course, the levels themselves are also very, very linear, which adds to that a little bit. But there are little side passages you can find, where you can usually find one or two collectibles or a button or something that unlocks an extra level, which is very nice. But don't think that the exploration here is going to be very mind-blowing, because it isn't. There's usually one or two little alternate pathways you can take, and they're very obvious where they are, so you don't really need to go out of your way to look. I think I had to go back to a level and look for a specific pathway once in the entire game. So you know, the game is it's very simple to find things. You know, it's all because it's a simple game, really. But it's very bloody enjoyable. It's extremely fun to play through, and I will say, this game sort of brings out the worst in me. I sort of get like a bloodlust when I'm playing, because it's very satisfying to take down enemies as you're progressing through each stage. Especially if you get certain types of power-ups, like the bow staff that lets you do these crazy combos and whack enemies across the screen. It just, oh, it makes you feel alive! Basically, yeah, I've just been truly enjoying it. Outside of the gameplay itself, though, the soundtrack is extremely good. I love the soundtrack of this one. It's very entertaining, it's very poppy, upbeat, energetic, sort of happy-go-lucky music, and it's really, really good. I've been enjoying that non-stop as well. And visually, the game, it does its job really well. I love how some of the areas looks like, especially the ice levels. Like, the ice levels tend to have these areas that kind of shimmer, and it looks gorgeous. it looks really gorgeous to just play through and look at. And one of my favorite things about this game is probably the hub world, to be honest. Now, the hub world is your basic, like, Super Mario world. Okay, go from level to level to level. If you played Super Mario 3D World, it's basically the exact same style of hub world. But it works in a unique way where eventually you find yourself flying off through the depths of space, And it's just gorgeous to look at as you're flying from planet to planet, reaching the ultimate goal of the main bad guy's lair. It's just very good, very good. And during the course of the game as well, you got these, I guess they're called, I don't know what they're called, but if you recall earlier on I said, through the power of friendship. That wasn't so much a joke as it is literal. You actually have to use the power of friendship to activate these special friend abilities, such as the friendship wheel, that allows you to plow through enemies and walls that lie in your path. Kind of like the super sexy 69 spin attack from Sonic 4 Episode 2. There's one where you have to create a bridge using your friends, and then you have to basically deal with certain puzzles where you have to try and get an enemy to go from one side to the next to open up doorways that are locked. And, you know, there's loads of unique little things like that. And in a couple of instances, the game just flat out turns into a shoot-'em-up, which I really like. Overall, basically, solid time. I have very little complaints about the game. And I've enjoyed it thoroughly. I can't go into too much detail about the minigames, and that's largely because I've been live streaming this game when I was doing my playthrough, and I haven't got the chance to properly test out the minigames and extra game modes past the main story, because there seems to be quite a bit past the main story to complete. Like, there's an extra story mode where you get to play as extra characters, which I haven't had a chance to play yet, so yeah, but I've been playing this all on the live stream, and I've been very much enjoying it. So overall, Kirby Star Allies, I recommend it. I heavily recommend it. It's a solid, fun time. Just don't go mad if you expect it to be really challenging, because as far as I can tell, at least on the main storyline, it's not. It's a very easy, happy-go-lucky ride. I'm guessing the later stuff you unlock, like the extra story mode, might be a bit a bit more challenging, but I can't really say for sure. But out of what I played, heavily recommend the game. And with that, that's it for the video. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you after. Bye bye.